Kerry Sullivan here with another How to Kick Ass in Sales.com tip of the day, and today is all about Urban Meyer and what E plus R plus O means for you in kicking ass. So I'm reading this great book by Urban Meyer, who's an awesome football coach right now for the Ohio State University, as they like to say there. And he talks about having above the line behavior. And what that means is that his coaching staff, his players, everybody within their organization of a football team operates in this above the line behavior where they're taking responsibility for everything, right? They're not pointing the finger, right? Players aren't blaming other guys for missing blocks, right? Players aren't blaming the coaches for not having playing time. People take responsibility for those things, right? They say, hey, I could be doing a better job here, and I could be doing a better job there, and they don't point the finger and blame everybody else, right? Everybody takes ownership for what they do. And what he says is that this can be hard to do, especially when you're under really hard, stressful situations. So it comes down again to having systems in place where you can deal with these hard situations in a way that you can maintain that above the line behavior. And this above the line behavior that he talks about is something that is paramount with a lot of top performers out there, the top Navy SEALs groups that I've talked about before, and just other teams. They all have this type of ownership and just taking responsibility for everything they possibly can. That's a common trait with all top performers out there. And he talks about having the E plus R plus O, right? So E stands for events, R stands for your response, and O stands for your outcome, right? So you're not always going to be able to control the things that happen to you in a sales situation, a game situation, in life, but you can always respond to, or you can always act and respond in a way that is up to you, right? So it's up to you to take that, and that's that above the line behavior where you own it, right? You have that ownership. Yeah, maybe something bad happened, but you have the ultimate control about how you're going to respond to that. Maybe you're going to respond to it in not such an emotional way or get fired up or whatever it is, but if you step back and you look at that and you discover and you have this kind of system in place where you take ownership, again, for you might not be able to control everything in your life, but you can always respond how you want, right? You have that ownership of how you can respond to that event. You have control over that. So doing that is up to you. So you don't always have to be a victim to your circumstances around there. I think so often you see people that are not top performers, they like to respond to what happens to them in the outer environment, and they let that control them and their emotions and their feelings and the results, right? And that's lower level thinking. That's that below the bar thinking, and that not taking ownership for everything that Urban Meyer tries not to have his team do. He said, when my team starts doing that and we are like that, we're not going to win. And this is the same kind of philosophy that the top Navy SEALs teams use, top businesses use, top athletes, organizations. They take responsibility for it all. They own how they react and what they can do in that situation. So I suggest, as a sales professional, if you want to take it to the next level, you do the same thing. So this is Kerry Sullivan with our How to Kick Ass in Sales.com tip of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you like this, go to howtokickassinsales.com, enter your name and email, and I'll help you take things to the next level. See ya.